Hi guys, Football-ManagerYouthDevelopment.co.uk here. We are today continuing on with our Oxford gameplay save file, and today we are in the second season in League One. Sorry, as you know, in the last kind of episode, we did manage to win promotion from League Two. We managed to do this via the playoffs. So yeah, doing sort of quite well, I guess. We're kind of trying to work our way through the leagues. I must say, it's not actually been it's been tough. I must say that we have really struggled, to be honest, as we've been sort of playing the first couple of months of this season. I have played a number of games so far. I think the best place for me to really start off with is probably the transfers. So if we have a look at some of the transfers here, you can see there's been a lot of transfers that have taken place. So yeah, a few people kind of coming in. And yeah, near enough just as many going out the door as well. So yeah, let's have a look. So yeah, Will Hoskins, who was quite a big player for us last season, he's now left the club. He did actually do quite well for us last season. He got 10 goals in 18 Premier League. In 18 League Two starts. But yeah, I think he kind of broke his leg last season. He wasn't exactly the same player after that. So bit of a shame, but yeah, just one of them kind of things. He wasn't really going to cut it, I don't think, in League One, so we needed to get rid of him. Danny Rose was another player. He played quite well for us last season, and as you can see, he's gone on to now play for quite a decent team in Doncaster, who are in League One, so potentially he could have maybe done okay for us in League One, but there's just sort of certain things that he was lacking, and I knew I could have got some other players in who, you know, are doing a reasonably good job for me, kind of thing, considering what Danny Rose was doing. That's really about it, to be honest. I've let Josh Ashby go out on loan. He's just kind of needs first team, you know, the experience basically. So yeah, he's out on loan in the conference at the moment. He's not doing that well in terms of average rating, but I think it's going to be quite good just for his career, just to make sure that he's playing loads of games still and just progressing as quickly as he can. I still do think he's got quite a lot of potential to, you know, try and push his way into the first team if he can. He played quite a few times for us last season, but I certainly just thought it was really important for him this season just to go out on loan, you know, just to make sure that he's continuing his development. So, as I said, I have got a lot of transfers to go through here, so we will start off just from the top. So, Rafael Floro, got him. New left back. As you can see, for League One, he's got pretty decent stats, to be honest. Got this guy in on a free transfer. He's worth £145,000. So yeah, pretty type of player that we're looking for. Really, he's still really young. We can progress him even further and just try and sell him on for a profit if we can. Managed to get Ian Turner in on as a goalkeeper. Really experienced goalkeeper. Got him from Sheffield United, I think it was. And yeah, it does look to be quite a good goalkeeper for us. Just the type of player that we really needed in League One, just to bring a little bit of experience into the team and just try and help us along. If you didn't know, we've got Southampton as a parent club now, so you know what I wanted to do is just have a look at their youth team. Obviously, in real life, their youth team's absolutely, you know, fantastic at producing really good young players. So yeah, got a couple of their guys in on loan, just to kind of help out, and just, you know, they're on, you know, free. They're free basically. We're not paying them any wages or anything like that. So they're really good just to kind of like come in and just help us out. You know, as and when we need them really. So yeah, they've been doing okay for us. Got this guy in on loan from Millwall. I did have quite big kind of hopes for this guy. He's kind of done it in flurries, sort of been okay. But although his average rating is sort of 7.21 here, out of 8 appearances, he'll have one game where he's absolutely amazing. The next game he'll kind of flop a bit. But you can kind of see that he is improving, having played quite a bit of first team football now, and he's only 18, so yeah, kind of do need to give him a little bit of time, but he's kind of the more creative part of our midfield at the moment. Got this guy Ben McLaughlin as a right back from Everton. He seems pretty decent. I've not really given him that much of a chance, to be honest, in the first team kind of recently. I think he's going to be playing in the game that we're going to be playing today. But yeah, just had a couple of other players that have managed to kind of get in front of him in the team basically. So yeah, he's not necessarily been a massive part of our team. But yeah, he's really good squad player to have in. Really kind of good player that we've managed to get in is John Marquis. Now he's only 23. Fantastic work rate, having 18 work rate, really good strength as well. I have been playing him as a target man, and that's been doing really well so far with him. So yeah, out of 10 starts, he's got 6 goals, 4 assists, and an average rating of 7.28. So he's been absolutely fantastic. He's worth nearly £1 million as well. Yeah, 700k. So what I'd really like to do with this type of player is, if he does have a good season for this one, I probably will look to move him on, just because he is worth quite a bit of money. And then what we can do is just keep reinvesting that money back into the club. He is our player, and he's on quite a long contract as well. So yeah, if he keeps going the way he's going, I will probably look to sell him on. Just to invest a little bit more. Again, going on the kind of bringing in sort of more younger players. Got this guy, Zeli Ismail. I think he was playing for Wolves before. He's certainly been okay as well. I need him to start getting some more assists and things like that. He's quite a kind of flary player, like quite decent pace, but that's really all he's got about him. He's obviously playing as a winger, which is his best position. So yeah, just got a bit of pace, bit of skill, fairly decent crossing ability for this level of football. And I certainly think he can keep improving, because he's only 21 at the moment. So yeah, he'll keep improving and keep doing well for us as well. This guy I was really hoping to, kind of push on. My scouts rated him really, really highly. Unfortunately, he got injured quite. He twisted his ankle, which put him out for a couple of months. We did start playing him quite a bit at the beginning of the season, but he's not really, kind of had much of a run in the first team at the moment. So I'm hoping once he comes back, he can be a really big player for us. We've got Matt Watson as well. As you see, we've brought in a lot of players. Now, this guy was playing his football in the MLS. I think it was it must have been last season. Not exactly kind of done that well in the MLS, but certainly coming back to England, he's doing really, really well for us. He is an English guy. So yeah, he's doing quite well for us as well, which is good. And yeah, so where did we get to? So we did have this guy, this regen in on loan, just as a right back. I think this kid's probably going to have quite a good future, to be honest. He looks to have all, quite good pace, bit of, his mental attributes look alright. He's got 14 tackling as well. He certainly could do with sort of improving a little bit, but he's good player. He's gone back now, and we have got a new right back, which I'll show you in a little bit. We've got Marcus Bean as a ball winner midfielder, and yeah, he's doing okay. So yeah, as a ball winner midfielder, his tackles per game is 4.05, so absolutely fine for what job he's looking to be doing for us. Got this guy Ryan Seeger as well. He come on a free transfer, and to be honest, he's not really impressed me too much. But to be fair to him, I've not exactly kind of played him in that many games. We just had quite a few other players that could play in front of him. So yeah, John Marquis was doing really, really well up front for us. So yeah, what I did at the beginning of this season, I played with four defenders, a holding midfielder, 2 midfielders, 2 wingers, and then 1 striker just on his own. That didn't exactly do too well for us. So what I've done is revert back to last season's tactic that we were using as a 4-4-2. I think it was quite, instead of kind of persevering with a tactic that wasn't really working for me, I needed to do something just to kind of switch it up a little bit. And yeah, as I'll show you in a minute, that certainly has looked to kind of help us a little bit. So doing okay from that point of view. We've got in this guy as well, Matthew Pennington. Not played him too much, but just as a kind of young centre-back, quite tall. I think he's got really good personality as well. Yeah, he's got a resolute personality, so he's someone I'm going to be looking to play quite a bit as well. This is another centre-back as well. So yeah, Patrick McNair. He looks to be quite good as well. Certainly he's got some areas that he could work on in his game. Got him in on quite high wages as well for this level of football. But yeah, I'm hoping that he can kind of improve a lot. My scouts really did rate him highly, and also our coaches rated him highly as well. So yeah, he does look quite good. This is the guy that we're playing as right back at the moment. So yeah, Daniel Afai. He's not actually been doing too well recently. He came in, I think the first game he kind of hit the ground running, but just since then he's not been doing kind of as well. So yeah, we do need him to be improving a hell of a lot more. if he's to win back his place in the first team. And finally, we got Zach Clough in on loan. He again started off really well. If you may remember this guy from last season in League 2, obviously we played Tranmere. I think it was in the playoff semi-finals, and yeah, he just looked like a really good player, to be honest. So yeah, he got quite a few goals, and to be honest, so far he's been doing okay for us. His form's kind of dipped as of late though, so I've knocked him out of the team for this game. So yeah, I said it was a real struggle in this league, and as you can see here, we've had 2 wins, 4 draws and 6 losses. We've not really been thumped in when we have been lost. When we have lost. As you can see, it's only just by like 1 or 2 goals maximum. But yeah, hopefully that's something that we can look to turn around. Yeah, so if we have a look at the schedule, so you can see we started off really, really poorly. Yeah, just couldn't win at all for the first few games. But just recently we've been starting to turn it around. So we got a really decent 6-3 win at Blackpool. Drew against Peterborough, lost against Mansfield, drew against Walsall, lost, another draw against Crewe, and yeah, in our last game we just beat Burton 3-0. Now I really do need to be getting out the sort of relegation places as quickly as possible. We don't really want to be dragged down there, and as you can see, we had such a terrible start to the league season. It has slowly been turning around, so I'm hoping with a kind of really decent run here we can look to turn this around and start looking up the league rather than down it. So we're going to be getting into this game today. We're up against Sheffield United, who are 23rd or 24th, I think. So yeah, both of us really do need a win here, so it's a massive game really for both teams. And yeah, we're certainly both going to be looking to win. I think hopefully we can get a win here. I know we've been playing pretty well, so yeah, I expect a victory. I'm going to say to the guys and passionately tell them that I've got faith in them as well. So okay, I'm pretty happy with all that. Obviously the morale's not great in the team. We did get a win in the last game. Form, like if we look through the players' form, some players are playing sort of pretty well. Johnny Gorman bringing in as a left winger for this game. He's not played. He's only had 1 game, so his form, that's just playing in like reserve games and things like that. So yeah, we'll start this game. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause it really quickly. It's on key highlights, which is great. And yeah, so I'm just going to remove the sound as well. So as I said at the beginning, we do really, really need to get a victory here, or at least have a really good performance. I'm hoping that we can do that here. We've had a couple of yellow cards already, which is quite a concern. And hopefully we can clear the ball here. So yeah, Murphy onto Craig for Sheffield United, and unfortunately we go 1-0 down already. So yeah, Andy Butler, pretty much just inside the area, he manages to tuck the ball in. We weren't really good enough there at getting the ball, pushing the defenders up there just to try and chase down the ball. That really wasn't good enough. So yeah, within the first 10 minutes we are 1-0 down here. And this has really been the kind of way our season's been going, just from the off. Like 1 minute we do look really good and we look like we can, like last season we did go through, we had quite a lot of games where we're just really pushing teams and doing really well, and then we have a few games where it just doesn't really work out for us and we just don't really do as well as we probably should be. But we have got quite a young team, so we do need to just be, have a little bit of patience, and the key really for this season is just to stay in League One, just so we can kind of cement our team and, kind of develop the team as much as possible. And yeah, as you can see, still going really wrong here. So 2-0 down against Sheffield United. I'm going to have to go for assertive and show some more passion. It's kind of one of them things, like, because the team is so young and we're, we did so well last season in getting promoted, maybe we should have probably, it was good that we did get promoted last season. And I knew this season was going to be a bit of a struggle. We didn't exactly have a lot of money to spend. Although we did manage to bring in a lot of players, it just didn't really kind of, I don't think we got enough quality kind of thing to, push or do much in this division at the moment. Certainly at the moment we're, as you can see, we're struggling, which is not good at all. So all I can really do is just go more assertive. Okay, so I'm going to go for more attacking, and I'm going to go for more direct football. Tell them to, up the tempo. Just make sure we're doing a lot better in this area as well. So we're going to crack on with the second half here. Hopefully we can get an early goal just so we can try and push them at least, just to try and get a draw out of this game. That would be pretty ideal if we could do that. We'll see how we get on anyway. So yeah, Watson with the ball, trying to get it forward as quickly as we can. Marquez onto Lassimon, and really should have scored that chance. We didn't manage to do it, but Gorman, right, again, we should have probably scored from that one as well. So Gorman, Marquis, and we managed to pull it back to 2-1 here. So yeah, John Marquis, 7th goal of the season from a corner from Gorman, and yeah, managed to pull 1 goal back. So really good. Like I said, we've got quite a long way to go in this game, and it is 2-1 now. So hopefully if we can just keep pushing forward, just keep doing what we're doing at the moment. Certainly in the first half we're absolute crap. Yeah, we're just giving them far too much space and things like that. But hopefully in this game we can, look to try and rescue a draw out of this one. Obviously we don't want to kind of go too gun-ho at this stage, just in case they do manage to catch us on the counter-attack or something like this. Yeah, by the skin of our teeth there, we somehow managed to clear the ball, and they getting across again, and our goalkeeper collects that ball, which is great for us. So yeah, hoof up the park. Marquis, hopefully Lassimon can get on the end of this. He doesn't manage to do that. And okay, so I'm going to be looking to make some subs pretty soon. Okay, yeah, so things aren't really going that well at all. I'm just going to sort it by average rating. So our left back's playing really poorly. I'm not too bothered about that. You can see mainly here it's just our defence that's really letting us down at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably bring on Zach Clough. I'm going to take off Ishmael, and I'm going to swap Clough for Lassimon. So what we'll have here, we'll have Lassimon playing as our winger, and Zach Clough can go up front as a poacher. I think that's about it for now, really. I mean, we've got we're fairly limited in the midfield in terms of options what we've got. I mean, maybe what I might do when it gets to about 70 minutes, I might look to, hopefully we can score here. Come on. What? So yeah, their goalkeeper saved it, and then we pretty much had an empty goal, and somehow we managed to smash it into the bar. So really unfortunate there for John Marquis. So yeah, 75th minute, I've got to do something now. We've got to make a move. So I'm going to take off Matt Watson, bring on Bean. Trouble is, I think that's all we can really do. You know what I mean? We can't really do too much more. We really just need to kind of get on the ball, but I don't want to leave ourselves so limited at the back that if we did, if they scored first and then we did get a goal back, it would just be a complete waste of time. So we do need to still have a bit of patience here, and they might probably score. We managed to clear that out for a corner. Okay, so let's just have a real quick look at the team instructions. So I'm going to whack the ball through the middle, just because we have got a big target man up top. So I'm going to go route 1. I'm going to pump the ball into the box. What I'm hoping is going to happen here is that John Marquis can get on the end of a header, and then our other striker can then just get on the sort of end of a cross. But we're really just hanging on by the sort of skin of our teeth here. We're just all at sea really when it comes to defending. Okay, so instead of structured, I'm going to go more fluid as well. Like I said, I don't necessarily want to kind of push it too much, because if we do get a goal back, we don't really want to be giving them the chance. Yeah, it looks like we're going to lose this game, unfortunately, guys. So, yeah, just one of them things. It has really been a tough kind of... Right, just pump it forward here, which we do. Okay, so... Again, we need to just pump it forward, so we do again. So Marquis plays it out to Gorman. And, okay, about 15 seconds there. So Bean, who gets tackled in the middle. And I think that's about game over now, guys. Unless we can just pump it up here, which we do with Clark. Marquis doesn't get the header, and yeah, game over. So really we lost that game right in the first half. Just going to tell the players they're unlucky. I can't really kind of, sort of go too mad on them, just because when you look at the average rating, no one apart from Jonathan Meads played awful. I think the first half just really let us down here, and we are really struggling. At the moment, we're bottom of the league. Obviously, a few wins and we can start to pull our way up, or even a couple of wins, 16 points, and we'd be kind of looking around this kind of area. It's still early, really, really early days in the season, but certain things just aren't clicking into place at the moment, and that's something that I really, really do need to address as quickly as possible. So I'm going to end this episode here. Obviously, if you do want to keep sort of checking in on our progress in this save file, if you do want to press that subscribe button, and yeah, we'll be back very soon for some more episodes in this one, and hopefully I can just start to turn things around here, and we'll be kind of working our way up the league table as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching.